lovers of rock and roll, Joe C here. Are you digging all the music talk and want to see what my band, The Fallen Electric, is up to? Well, go to thefallenelectric.com for all news, show dates, and contact information. Also, be sure to listen to our album, Never Seen the World, available on all digital music stores and streaming apps.
It's time to get electrified!
Let's go and waste some time on what was recreated and what was
From Filthy Martini Studios in Ontario, California, it's the Foos Show! What is up, everybody? I am Joe C.
And I'm Jack.
And thank you all very much for listening to the Foos Show. Thank you for downloading upon the most major podcast apps, subscribing, and telling a friend like a champ. You can always reach us at Foo Bar Show. That's FWBarshow.com. And FW Bar Show is our handle on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. Check us out, drop us a line, and we'll fill it up like a couple of Foos. Ain't that right, Foo?
You bet your sweet ass. I mean, what?
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 Okay. The Foo is on today, everybody. Say hi, Foo.
Foobity-doobity.
You finally did it, everyone. All right. Yeah. I'm not going to clap for that because you're supposed to do that anyway,
No,
sir.
you're supposed to clap, man.
Foo,
You're supposed to
stop
clap.
being aggressive.
So angry.
So, Foo, I understand that
didn't love
something
you as a
funny happened
child?
to you at the gym. You kind of came swinging with the story that sounded really good.
Dude, I lied.
Don't oversell it, man.
motherfucker.
Just kidding, man. It was funny. First of all, what is your guys' gym etiquette?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
In what way?
where are we in the gym, and what am I using?
How
at the
long
gym?
you going to be hogging a goddamn machine up is what I'm trying to get at here.
Well,
Just
isn't
during
the
my sets.
yeah?
Huh?
I mean, depends on how long it takes you to do your sets.
Well,
Like-
isn't the courtesy if you're on a machine 30 to 45, and if you're like using like a fucking what
Did
do
you
call it?
say
Like a
30 to
weight set?
45 minutes?
Yes,
What do you mean, like
on
running?
a
or-
machine. Yeah, that's what I'm
No,
thinking.
I
of.
meant like one that would work out like your back, or one where you're like doing.
Oh, okay, maybe no more than 10
Depends
minutes.
if it's that stupid 30-minute workout thing.
No.
Okay, then no. I mean, just as long as it takes you to go through your sets, man.
10 minutes, right?
Some people, well, okay, because there's some people that go from machine to machine to machine. That's
Which
like
is what
circuit-
I do.
That's like
because I
circuit-
attack
that's-
different muscles.
Well, that's circuit training style, where you're just constantly going from one workout to another. But if you have people that are doing it a complete set rather than just a repetition, then they're gonna do like one set of 10, break, another set of 10, break, another set of 10, which would probably take like 15 minutes.
Well, I do that, and it takes me like 5 minutes to do the sets.
Well, sometimes, dude, people struggle.
True. well, I'm just
There's
asking.
a lot of feeling behind that.
I'm
I
just,
mean,
I'm just
that's the
asking.
problem here.
Dang. Well, I'm just asking because while I was minding my own business
right?
on the workout machine,
Wait, was there pizza involved?
no, it's not. It
It's
wasn't
not Monday.
food.
Okay, my bad. Okay.
But I have to look up when the bagel day is, though.
Motherfucker. Do you get to choose your
Wednesday,
flavor?
probably. It's probably like the 15th.
I've never been there for the bagel day.
Are you serious? I thought you were kidding. There actually is a bagel day?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Planet Fitness, guys. Planet Fitness.
But dude, that's pretty cool. For $10 a month, you can guarantee to get 2 meals a month as
Keep
well.
saying that. You keep saying that.
So you're saying it's a good opportunity for homeless people.
Yeah, at least the ones who live in the car, because they're pretty clean. Like they always be
Yeah,
at the
because
gym.
they're at the gym.
They
watching-
always be at the gym, fucking showering.
All right.
That's a good.
They're
point.
better than the dirty ones.
Just shut
but
me up. man.
Anyways,
Go ahead.
Well, this guy was doing this other guy was doing a set, and then I see some lady. She was kind of waiting for a bit, and then the lady's like, "Excuse me, how long are you going to be?" And the guy's just like, "I'm going to be here 20 more minutes." And she's like, "What?" Mind you, the guy was already on there for a while.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just going to go mind my business." And then while I'm working out, the lady is like, "Are you serious?" I can hear her saying like, "Are you serious? Like, I can't use the machine for a quick set." He's like, "No, I have 20 more minutes to go, and then I'll be done."
What the fuck?
Oh, okay, no, that's that. Yeah, no,
guy's
no,
being a
that-
douche.
That's a douche. Just do
So
your
I
sets
did
and
another.
move.
I finished my machine, and then I was just like, "Fucking douche!" I'm like, "Fuck that!" So I went up to him like, "Hey man, are you done yet?" And he's just like, "Oh no, I have 20 more reps to go." And I was just like, okay, because I've done like 6 machines waiting for you.
Dang.
And then he was just like, okay, give me 5 minutes. And I was like, dick,
5 minutes.
like you're gonna do 4 sit-ups a minute. So yeah,
that asshole's doing too much.
I immediately
weight
went to a machine just to watch him.
That guy doesn't know what he's doing.
That guy, it was one of those machines where you grab it and there's the resistance and you move your it's an ab workout.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah,
dude, I would have been like, dick. If was it in that ab workout station?
No, but it was one just out in the regular.
Oh, damn it! I would have fucking told him something.
Which brings us to another issue I'll get right to after.
Okay.
But yeah, so I went to another machine right away and I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna work out while I'm waiting for this guy.
Yeah,
dude, like 30 seconds after he said that and I walked away, he got up and he's like, there you go.
Wow, what a prick.
Yeah.
What a prick. Did you get the spray and spray his ass to make it look like he wet
No,
himself?
I just gave him the thumbs up because like fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
They didn't need to beat people like that.
Did he even
Jim.
wipe it down?
No.
Oh, what a prick. Call
And
him out.
I didn't call him out
What a
because I just
bitch.
wanted to do the workout real quick.
So how long would you say he was there for?
Like 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
And he was
Okay,
just
that's-
doing the ab just it was bullshit.
Yeah.
But anyways, like Josh touched upon, there are these ab workout circuits in there. Mm-hmm. There's an ab workout circuit and like a general workout circuit.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be at each station for only a minute. Mm-hmm. And like it has it posted on the rules.
Okay.
And then like this guy alluded to, some people just post up in there and just fucking do their set and they just chill.
Oh, yeah.
dude,
And then they're like texting or Instagramming or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just on, and then they're in your way. If like you're actually trying to do the fucking circuit,
Like I've asked
doing
someone before, like, hey, like, can I get on this real quick? I'm trying to do the circuit. And they're like, no, I'm doing my sets. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm like,
dude.
you're not supposed to do sets. You're supposed to like do the circuit or move so I
Yeah.
can do it. And he's just like, told you I'm doing my sets. And I was like, okay, well, let me just go to the next one because I'm about to fucking punch this guy and get.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude.
Christ.
Sometimes it's not even worth it. I usually just go to the next one and then double back because it's like, dude, fuck these.
You know,
people.
if these guys were Pokemon, the unevolved state of them would be the wall of chicks when you're a kid trying to run the laps, for the mile. And then remember when those chicks would get into a wall?
They
that
would
would
get
just
it,
be in
yeah.
their Converse walking,
dude,
walking
fucking
down the
walking,
track.
they have no problem with a 25-minute mile.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, really, dude? I'm over here trying to make like 8 minutes happen, and you're
Trying
over
to
here
get
fucking
this
getting
shit
in my
done.
way. Yeah, just so I can chill. Meanwhile, they're fucking talking about whatever TV shows.
Dude,
on.
I used to barrel through them because I actually had a 4-minute mile at school.
Yeah.
And I barreled through like a few of them because I was just fucking going. Like I was doing track at the time.
Guys,
so I was
guys
doing-
at our school would do that to fuck with them too. They'd run through the middle of them, like split, like
Yeah,
that.
well, they're the ones being rude. I mean, they're the
No,
ones
yeah, they
fucking
are.
posting
They
up
are.
like
So that's
that.
why I'm like, fucking get out of the way. But I would just like barrel through them. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I mean, I did it, man. I did a 4:30 mile.
And I mean, let's say here, what, 25, age 25 here. Do you have anything to show for that there, Josh?
No, I probably could do a 6-minute mile though, even though I'm overweight.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's cool. But then you're not going to do
Dude,
anything else for the next 2 days.
I mean, probably not.
you'll be pretty.
But-
He's gonna be like
It's
LeBron,
alright.
man, but without the multi-million-dollar healthcare
Yeah,
plan.
man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a basic healthcare
That's
plan,
what you-
son.
That's
My
where you
best
want to be.
mile in
Kaiser.
my best mile in high school was 5 minutes and 14 seconds.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I was
wish
not
I
much
would.
of
I
a-
wish I would have kept it up, man. God damn
Those
it.
were the days.
Well, on that note, Josh, do you want to get into the nerd news, man?
Yes.
All right.
Even though I can't run no more, I can still look at nerd shit.
Yeah. Yes, you
I could play games like I'm a basketball player.
Right. Yeah.
Live
Josh is the
real
best
life.
player in the NBA, man.
In the NBA
in 2020
2K League,
in
son.
2027.
That's right.
But speaking of games, they actually recently announced that there's going to be a Dragon Ball game called Dragon Ball Project Z. It's going to be like an RPG style game where you could literally start playing like the entire series from start when Gohan's still a kid, all the way until the end against Boo.
Oh,
Crazy.
damn.
And it's RPG style where you grow Goku. You play as Goku and you start growing his skills and learning his techniques. And you start fighting Piccolo, Vegeta, Raditz, Frieza, all of that stuff. And the graphics look really dope because they're made with the Unreal Engine. So it looks like very realistic, almost like as if you are watching the cartoon. And the cutscenes are very seamless so far from how it looks. So it's actually going to be coming out this year, most likely in June, everyone's saying. June 2019.
Yeah.
So I'll let everyone know as soon as more comes out, but it's going to be like in the same...
That's pretty dope, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited because they're actually coming out with another game, Foo, if you didn't know, called Jump Force, where it's all of the all of the Shonen Jump manga coming together. Like you have Yu-Gi-Oh, My Hero, Naruto, One Piece,
a bunch of other fucking crazy ass anime too,
like Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball Z, Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, and Cell. And then like that weird Death Note one, that movie one that like that weird where that kid has like a book and a demon comes and kills it.
Okay,
like you can fight as that demon too.
It's pretty nuts.
Yeah, and the graphics look fucking nuts, like super hyper realistic. It looks amazing. I actually bought it. So
what?
I bought it on Xbox One. So it comes out on Valentine's Day. So I know what my Valentine's gonna be.
Dang.
So I'll let everyone know how that is. It's gonna be so fun. So in other news, you guys remember when I mentioned this one series called Star Wars: The Mandalorian?
Yes.
That was a month or two ago.
Yeah. So it's coming. It's gonna be coming out soon. They're just wrapping up the next few episodes. But so far, one of the directors of the episodes, Mr. Taika Waititi, said that the tone of this entire series is going to be more leaning towards like how the original was made. So they're going to try and match that tone because this is actually going to be taking place after the fall of the Empire and right before the First Order comes to light.
Oh, is it supposed to explain the First Order, you think?
It's going to explain the origin of the First Order.
Why jump into something like that? That's kind of another thing that bugged me about the new ones that are coming out. Yeah,
so this is supposed to be like the outer reaches far, like on the far side of the galaxy, and you're supposed to follow this one Mandalorian bounty hunter, you know, as he scours the galaxy and like he's going up against the First Order, the initial parts of it, like when it's still forming and everything. So, you may see Leia, you may see all these other, or like, you know, the storylines as far as, you know, that kind of shit.
Right.
So I'm excited as all hell, especially if Taika Waititi directed it. You know, he was the director of Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
As well as what we do in the shadows and Hunt for the Wilder People.
Oh, shit.
Dang,
so he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, dude, so it's going to be fucking fun. I can't wait. And then they actually just officially announced the Avengers Endgame synopsis. So this is the synopsis for the new Avengers Endgame. After the devastating events of Avengers Infinity War, the universe is in ruin due to the efforts of the Mad Titan Thanos. With the help of remaining allies, the Avengers must assemble once more in order to undo Thanos' actions and restore order to the universe once and for all, no matter what consequences may be in store.
Ooh.
So I don't know if you guys saw the the trailer during the Super Bowl. If you noticed, like it was called The Decimation, and it was like you saw a poster that said, "Where are they?" or "Where did they go?" And it's all of them gearing up, getting ready to go after Thanos again. You see Tony Stark lighting, fixing his suit with the ship, like using the ship parts to fix the suit
to get back to Earth, pretty much.
Yeah. And then you see Cap and all of them look up as if someone's arriving, which may be Captain Marvel, because
she's in it.
She's in it, and then it also shows like Rocket and Thor at the hut where Thanos was at, and like Rocket like goes through. So potentially like Thor and Rocket are going to be traveling, deep reaches of space and seeing the aftermath of what fucking Thanos did. Like rather than just on Earth, we're going to see the entire universe's, consequences of this whole disappearance, or the decimation is what it's called.
Right.
Yeah. So it's going to be nuts. It comes out April 26th, so it's right around the corner. Right around the corner.
That's like
Avengers?
A month,
Avengers.
2.5 months away.
Yeah.
I felt like the other one just came out like 5 months ago.
I know. It feels so soon. And then
I'm okay with this.
Captain Marvel's coming out March 3rd.
So right there. Too.
Oh.
So right before, actually.
Yes. So,
just so you
So we're
kind of
gonna
know
get-
what's going on. We got an
pretty much-
intro and then
It's
like
going
a
to be
long
amazing.
movie.
It's going to be amazing. Actually, Captain Marvel, it's projected to reach over 160 million in just this opening weekend.
You know what I'm gonna do?
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
Tell us,
wait.
Foo.
I'm gonna wait
Foo?
until both are out, and then I can just jump from one screen to the next one.
You're a funny guy.
Why have
yeah.
go to a double feature if they have it?
Yeah, it'd be
At
dope.
a drive-in.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, get drunk at the drive. I mean, go.
I always
go
get drunk at the drive-in. I always do. I take a Jack and Coke with me, and then I just go all out, dude.
Babysit.
Yeah,
babysit
just
it.
babies.
Shut up. Yeah, and then I just look at it.
I just look at it.
And you're like,
my-
that looks like a great drink.
Where has my life gone? Just chugs it. Oh.
Hey,
Oh, they're crying.
on right now on I don't know if you still have Game Pass for Xbox,
No.
but right now they have Elder Scrolls Online available.
Oh, that was pretty fun. I
Did
just
you
hate
like it? It's open world game.
It's glitchy. It's similar to like Fallout 76. So it's just
Did you buy the disc for that?
the Elder Scrolls Online. No, I have
No.
Skyrim.
What about Fallout 76?
Yeah, I have that. I still have the disc.
The
for that.
disc?
Yeah. You want it?
Looks like a trade's coming up, Foo.
Trade for Red Dead.
Yeah.
Boom, shakalaka.
Damn,
I just got
son.
Red Dead.
You saw it here
Ready?
first,
I just got
everyone.
Fallout 76, Foo.
Great pod.
Witness. Anyways, so last part of nerd news for me. I kind of wanted your guys' opinion on this. So apparently, Bradley Cooper is in talks of potentially, directing the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 movie.
That's interesting, man, considering he just successfully directed a really good Oscar nominee.
Yeah, A Star Is Born with Lady Gaga.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense because it's still that group, and I'm sure that they would actually be directed well by him because he's only really a voice,
Right.
in that entire thing.
Rocket.
He's Rocket, so that's why it's perfect. He could just do the voice acting on the side, but still be able to
Damn,
direct
that's
and
true.
give the general direction. So he's the perfect candidate for this to happen. Him or let's have Vin Diesel direct Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
It just turns into fucking Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
Or Triple X.
Oh, dude. Triple. Oh, dang.
Triple
dude,
X Groot?
Guardians of the Galaxy Triple X.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That sounds like... Never mind.
With the Triple X tattoo on Groot.
And then the next sequel is going to have Ice Cube instead of Groot.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's,
He's,
it's going to be called State
Bradley
of the
Cooper,
Universe.
this is his second movie only he's directed, right?
I
believe the
so.
first movie he directed was Bernstein, it says.
Really? Mm-hmm. The Bernstein Bears?
Something like that. Foo.
Bernstein Bears.
Remember those guys?
I don't know. It might be the first movie he has directed.
Cool, man. Well, I mean, he's good at it, obviously, unless he had a formula that he just had to follow and it just kind of worked out. But you don't score a slam dunk like that on your first try unless you know what the fuck you're doing.
why
Oh,
not,
yeah,
Foo?
dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So what do you got, Foo? You got some stuff for us?
Yeah. Actually, speaking of items coming out in April, the new Attack on Titan trailer just released today
Son of a bitch.
of part 2 of season 3. Foo.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God.
You've been
Yeah.
waiting for this, dude. I remember when the previous season ended, and you were just devastated. You didn't know what to do with
He
yourself.
kept rewatching everything.
Yeah,
everything.
that's the best thing
I was
you
like,
can
dude,
do.
You're just a glutton for punishment. It's so
Aw,
brutal,
dude.
but it's so.
But I gotta say, man, Attack on Titan is
It's
one of the best animes
Dude,
I've ever seen.
It's one of the
Yeah.
best Japanese animes
And,
ever.
Hey,
Yeah, hell yeah.
If you want to watch it sober, just make a drinking game of them smiling, and you'll never drink.
And you'll never
Oh, you'll
drink.
never
yeah.
drink.
Because they're always screaming, they're sad, they're crying,
They're
they're
angry.
complaining.
They're angry.
They're oppressed food.
Honestly, I haven't seen anybody smile on that show once.
Not a long.
think
Not since
they-
the first few
Yeah.
episodes when they're in like the
or
camp
when they have
training.
flashbacks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when they're
Right.
kids.
Because you remember the first part of the season was about the revolution they made.
Yeah.
And this trailer that just dropped, it's ton of back to all Titan action.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so it's gonna unravel pretty good.
So they just released a trailer.
They just released a trailer today.
Oh my god, I'm
Yeah,
on it.
You need to. We should share it to the page. I watched it. It was amazing. It showed It showed the beast. Finally, the showdown with the Beast Titan.
Oh,
and
what?
dude, the animation was fucking sick for the fucking scouts, dude. Because you know how they move and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was fucking dope.
Dude.
Imagery was great.
And by the way, did you who had the video game? Was that you, Josh?
Oh, that was your wife. She borrowed it from
She
one of her
borrowed it from
coworkers,
her.
so I
from
played
her-
it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
she just,
Steph
like,
had
played
it,
it, yeah.
and it looked dope.
Dude, it was fun.
It
That
looked like
game was-
Spider-Man,
Dude, that
sort
game-
of.
It's
yeah,
sick
was
because
similar
it wasn't
to
just a simple game where you just can like hit buttons and you
Dude, it
do
was
it. You had
super
to try to
complex.
control yourself.
Yeah, it was super complex.
Yeah.
You really had to use the directions, like, because each button was like its own like hook, so you have to time it perfectly, one by one, and then you have to be able to fucking target.
Was the
your
physics
locations.
of it pretty realistic?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if you missed a
With
shot,
gravity?
you
It would
just
actually
fall.
fall.
And then,
Oh,
like, dude,
nice.
the Titan can come get you.
Yeah, you could
It was-
literally fall or
dude,
run out
sick.
of gas. You could run out of
Oh,
gas on
what?
those. So if you run out, you're pretty much stuck. So you have to like try and bounce up to walls. You can't just literally climb. You have to like try and run up the wall and like bounce up it. It's
That's
super
dope.
fucking tough.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
It's so
fucking
fun.
sick.
What was it called? Was it just called?
Just call Attack on Titan.
Okay.
They have actually two, Attack on Titan
They
and
just-
Attack on Titan 2.
They just have the second one come out, I think, pretty recently.
Yeah, it just
All right.
came out, and I think 3 is gonna come out next. It's gonna follow. It follows the anime, so you pretty much are playing through the anime, but you can customize your blades. Like one of them, like I played as Levi, and I can have like these big ass samurai blades, like made out of emerald, and fucking just fuck people up super quick, like dude. And like once you like you could literally hook onto their nape,
Yeah.
and just like in the fucking thing, just start spin attack like straight and
What
slice
a,
it.
what a great fucking show, dude.
Dude, that game.
It's a good idea of a story that I think upon first look you'd be like it'd be easy to dismiss, but the way that they execute on the animation, on the storyline, on the dialogue,
Yeah.
it's really good. Also, considering I've only really ever seen it dubbed. I've seen very little of it subtitled, and
You
in
don't
my
have the
opinion,
No. You have been watching it subbed.
really,
Oh yeah, recently, yeah, the last.
because
few was-
I typically don't have the patience for that kind of.
Well,
thing.
you have been.
For that one, well, that
Big-
says volumes.
for that one, that's the only sub.
That's the
think
only
I watched.
sub anime you watch, dude.
Okay,
cool.
We don't. We
and
don't
Captain Tsubasa.
Oh yeah, Captain
think.
Tsubasa. Well, actually, what have you been watching? Like One Punch Man when we put it
I've
on?
not. No.
No, he's just ignored it like a douche.
Dang, that one's
I
fucking
got to
legit.
draw the line at some point. Like Game of Thrones. I'm sorry to say, everybody who loves Game of Thrones out there, but
dude, you're about to. No,
I'm
don't
not
do
a
it,
fan.
don't.
Wait, One Punch is on. Isn't
Netflix,
dubbed
Hulu.
in
It's in
Hulu,
dub,
right?
yeah.
So you can watch it in English, foo.
you know what? I wish I cared.
Damn.
Wow, what
It
a
sounds
dick.
great, dude. I'm sure it does. And you know what? I'm happy for you. But I'm over here trying to run a podcast. I'm trying to fucking run a 9 to 5.
Oh.
I have a band I got to be in.
Oh,
Dang,
I
foo.
wish you luck, bro.
so much commitments. What a prick.
Some people weren't meant to be happy, I guess, foo.
Oh,
Well,
dang.
you're looking at him.
Yeah.
Called you a loser.
Also, I wanted to touch on something that I saw in an article today, Josh, that might be very interesting and kind of questionable to you.
Oh, okay.
Dragon Ball Super Broly. So I guess an article here is saying that if we delve into the series and the movies, they really haven't encountered this legendary Super Saiyan yet in the series until they meet Kale and Caulifla.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, dude, I hear they go great in a salad.
They do, man.
They do. Cauliflower,
They become
Kale,
a Kefla.
and you're a Vegeta.
Well, man, that's what's called in the anime, bro.
And in the Tournament of Power, when Kaba is talking about legendary Super Saiyan, that's the first time, canon wise.
Yeah.
It's been introduced that way, because remember, Vegeta thought Goku was the legendary Super Saiyan, but they all can turn Super Saiyan, so that wasn't the case.
True.
So this says that Broly is being the first canon version of Super Saiyan 4.
Yes, because he was able to tap into his 8 form power and aggression, and be able to be strong.
Yeah, well,
before
still in
even
his
going
human form.
Yeah, while still in his human form before even going Super Saiyan, which they show it in that.
They showed in
that
the
movie.
beginning when Bardock was talking about it. That's why he thinks Frieza's coming.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's pretty much the Super Saiyan 4. I wanted to get your thoughts on that.
I believe so, man. That seems that.
Well,
tracks
then
to me.
what's the next step for Goku and Vegeta, man?
Similar, like they'll be the ones to break through it because they're already at Super Saiyan God, and if they could tap into that just becomes another form. Because according to the manga right now, they're gonna lose their ability to tap into God Ki. So they're gonna
Once like Beerus goes away.
No, apparently there's going up against a villain that can consume God Ki and cancel out the power of gods. So they're saying that this big threat may perhaps take away those powers, and which would cause them to have to power up a new way and find a newer power, like Gohan did.
Dang,
So
it's all coming together nicely.
Oh man!
So Gohan, again, Goku's son, who's super strong. He may become relevant
because he's already trying to break through a new way. He said,
yeah,
right?
he said he's gonna get strong. He's gonna keep getting stronger, which is
Foo,
dope.
I just got the chills.
Which is dope because Gohan pissed me off when he became just a nerd.
I know,
with just a scholar.
Oh man, that's like a whole podcast right there.
Yep, there it is, man. Yeah. You got anything for us there, Fuze? You look mighty bored.
No, I'm fine, dude. I'm taking notes.
Foo, remember when David used to play
test.
video games during the Nerd News?
David? Oh, remember David on the mix?
Oh, David.
I haven't talked to him since he quit. But yeah, he used to play video games during sports is when he used to play
sports.
Video games.
Yeah.
Damn, sorry.
Shout out to David.
Shout out to David, man. Go fuck yourself.
Oh.
So what else you got, man?
That's it. I'm done.
He just asked you.
I asked what you got.
Oh, I ain't got shit, dude. All right, well, there we go. All right, well, let's go on to another joint report, shall we?
Are you on weed? Give me some. I'll smoke you two under the table.
So I found this article on Leafly.com. That's one of the
good old
most
Leafly
entertaining sources for weed news that I've, or cannabis culture news that I've been able to find. This one came out on February 7th of this year. The headline was, "Cannabis consumers have higher sperm counts, Harvard study finds." So the thing here is that a new research conducted at Harvard could disprove another major myth about the use of cannabis. A study published on Wednesday of last week in the Human Reproduction Medical Journal found that male cannabis smokers might actually carry higher sperm counts and concentrations when compared to men who have never used pot.
Oh my God.
So,
okay, everyone, every stoner, always have a rubber.
No kidding. No kidding. Come on the tits.
Line the ladies up, dude.
Line the ladies up. Remember, man, come in the mouth.
What?
Wow, dude. Wow.
Dude, that is oddly aggressive. Okay.
Better cut that shit.
I mean, if she's willing to.
Shut up! Researchers analyzed health surveys and semen samples from more than 650 men who were part of a couple seeking treatment at the Massachusetts General Hospital Fertility Center between 2000 and the year 2017. So they had an entire fucking span of people going into this fertility center.
Entire span of people. Nice.
Span of time with people. Yeah, thanks. The majority of the men participating had normal sperm counts, suggesting that other conception issues may have been the issue. But a survey found that 55% of men reported ever having smoked weed in their lifetime. The weed. A fucking old man. And 11% said that they currently smoke marijuana now. So experts found that men who have reported to smoke marijuana had an average sperm concentration of 63 million sperm per milliliter of semen. Dude, that's a lot of fucking sperm.
Damn.
In a milliliter of semen.
Make a lot of babies.
Those who had never used marijuana were 28% less potent, is what they found.
What the fuck?
Now, researchers... Yes.
Is this true?
Well... The findings are true. Findings are true. The conclusions made from this can be a little misleading, and I'll explain that in a little bit.
Okay.
But researchers also observed that people who stopped smoking tended to have slightly higher sperm counts than regular pot smokers now.
Well, then what is it?
So it's one of those things where correlation doesn't equal causation. So testosterone might be the link. So one possible explanation for this is that people or men who generally produce higher testosterone levels are more likely to use marijuana because it just people who have more testosterone could be dared into doing something a little bit more quickly, or they just they're more risk takers by nature. They're kind of like the alpha males, the testosterone-driven motherfuckers who are out on the football fields, on the MMA matches. Those are the guys who are more apt to do drugs or kind of take a chance with something like that.
They're all high, dude.
So, so that's the kind of other side of the coin where, all right, it's not necessarily pot smokers that have the higher sperm count. It's just people who generally would naturally have that higher testosterone level, who are more willing to smoke weed, have the higher sperm count.
Food, it sounds like they've got the balls to do it.
God damn it.
So, what I'm pretty much saying is that I used up 4 minutes of everybody's time and really said nothing.
You have pretty much.
He's been talking about semen on the weed report, dude.
And I just want to bet, thanks a lot, Karen.
Imagine.
Well, that's going to do it for the joint report, everybody.
Smoke weed every day.
You just wanted an excuse to talk about cum, didn't you?
No semen.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, whatever helps you sleep.
This segment
at
was
night.
brought to you by the Navy.
By the Navy.
You can store the 7 seas in the Navy.
No, stop.
All right, let's talk about some music highlights.
I said a hip. I wanna rock.
Well, Eargasm high fidelity earplugs already trusted by 100,000 customers and growing. Enjoy your favorite activities without worrying about damage to your ears. Keep the noise to a minimum, but still hear people talking and hear music with clarity. Discreet design, and it comes with a lightweight aluminum case for easy transport. Click through the banner at foobarshow.com to get yours and help support the show. Eargasm, put it in your ear. All right, on today, we have Josh from Coldharbour. Josh, you on the line?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Well, recovering from a cold, but, other than that, I just finished off editing a new video that we're going to be releasing tomorrow.
Yeah, I saw that you guys posted something like that. So I wanted to talk about your guys' music, how long you guys have been a band. You're currently calling out of Ohio, but the band is originally out of Cold Spring, Kentucky, right?
Yeah, just kind of like the general northern Kentucky area, with the exception of our drummer. He was about 2 hours south of where we are.
And you guys are a 5-piece deathcore / beatdown, and you just debuted your EP, The Herd, on December 20th of last year.
So I'm not really sure what... we kind of had a hard time identifying what our, specific genre would be.
Uh-huh.
But, I guess it would be kind of deathcore beatdown, down-tempo-ish, I guess.
Yeah. Dude, the production work on this EP, I was checking it out, and it's fucking superb. I gotta say, who was your producer? Like, how did you find this guy?
Oh yeah, well, so if you guys didn't know already, so I also play guitar in job, and our our other guitarist, his name is Connor Reibling. Him and Andrew Zink. So Andrew Zink obviously is the vocalist for a job. They run a studio together called Hollowed Studios, and they gave us kind of the friends and family hookup, and we utilized a good connection, and we got a fantastic product out of it. So couldn't be happier with how it turned out.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. So as a band, how long have you guys been together?
Well, I guess Coldharbour was kind of conceptualized, I want to say, fall of 2018, and it started out with, me and Jacob Wallace, really, I guess, to provide some backstory. So me and Jacob Wallace, we've been friends pretty much all through college, and now we work at the same company together, so we hang out, like, literally every day. We're talking about wanting to, start, a local deathcore band that we could keep going on, more regularly, and have a regular group of homies to hang out with again. So
yeah,
that's kind of where Coldharbour stemmed from. Going back even further, we had, I guess this was prior to me Well, oh my God, there's so much backstory. It's ridiculous. It's literally like a whole timeline.
Went down a rabbit
You guys
hole
have a
there.
bibliography already?
Yeah, dude. We want the whole origin
I
story
want
right
all
now.
the works cited, everything.
You did this.
man.
But a couple years ago, we had a local band called Juggernaut, which was kind of like a deathcore.
I like the
like
name.
a tech death
Yeah.
band.
It's a solid name.
And it was a super fun band, but things just kind of, you know how bands go, where things just kind of naturally phase out and reach their natural end. And that's kind of what happened with Juggernaut. And I ended up moving out to Utah for a year,
shit.
to test the waters, and I really like hiking and photography. So
You just
I
love the
felt like
cold
that
too.
was going to be. I
Sounds-
felt like that was going to be, what I wanted, and turned out it wasn't. So I moved back to Kentucky, and then that's kind of how Coldharbour got started. Jake and I were talking, and the whole concept got conceptualized, and
Mhm.
I'm a huge nerd for the Elder Scrolls, so I'm sure you guys have seen the Moloch ball jokes and stuff going on.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, when I asked you what song would you like for us to feature on this music highlight segment, you told us the title track, The Herd. Is there anything we should know about this one particular song?
Well, so The Herd was actually the last song that I wrote on the EP. And I felt like it was, the most musically mature song out of all the songs on the EP. It just felt more well-rounded to me, and it felt fresh. It felt like I was kind of breaking into a writing style that I hadn't really done before, which was kind of the faster tempo.
Mhm.
I don't want to say like 100% like Slipknot, but it kind of has like that upbeat tempo
Yeah.
while still being a beatdown song,
Yeah, that makes
Whereas,
sense.
Slugma I wrote that song probably 3 or 4 years ago, That was like
Yeah.
back when I was getting out of my metal roots. And so you can kind of tell, but I mean, they're all bangers. I really like them all. I can't really.
Yeah, man. Well, let's check it out. Hell yeah, man.
Damn, that was intense.
Yeah, dude, that was good. And that's the last song on their EP, The Herd. Josh, is there any future dates that you wanted to promote? And where can everybody find you?
Well, so right now we got a couple local shows just to the Cincinnati area booked. So our first show is actually going to be with a bunch of really great local bands from the Cincinnati area. Imperious, The Earth Laid Bare, Bohemian, just to name a few. I mean, the bill is totally stacked, and it's going to be on February 16th at a local bar and grill near here. And then we also got lucky enough to get put on as the opener for a huge tour package that's coming through the Cincinnati area. It's Born of Osiris, Chelsea Grin, Make Them Suffer, and Kingdom of Giants, I believe, is also going to be on it. So
Nice.
Super stoked for those two shows. But other than that, we pretty much have a kind of like a digital content schedule. We're trying to balance between playing shows and releasing content. So that's kind of what's going on currently. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube as well. I think we want to gradually push to just releasing exclusively via YouTube. It's kind of a goal of ours to grow our YouTube and grow a following there. I know Facebook is, it's a decent place to market, but
Right.
YouTube, I feel like, is, the true journalism kind of aspect. It really grasps it well. So
You could
that's where
probably
we're
tell a better
aiming.
story with YouTube because it's, straight up, video and whatever audio you guys want to put forth there.
Right. And you don't really have an algorithm controlling who your posts are being distributed to. So
it's just there.
Right.
Yeah. Well, Josh, thanks for being on the show, brother. Much luck to you and Coldharbour. You guys sound great, man. It kind of sucks that I'm over here in California and can't catch a local show of your guys. But let me know the next time you are in California, if that's coming up in the near future.
Hey, man, will do.
That would be dope, man. I'd be right there. I'd be in the mosh and everything. All right, dude. Well, you have a good one, and we'll talk soon.
Well, cool. Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, brother.
Thanks.
All right. Well, that was Josh Hansen of Coldharbour, everyone.
Fool, I wanted to flip the table over and punch you in the face.
Why didn't you, man?
Well, some good music came on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I like to just blast in my car when I've had a bad day at work and just get over it. Like you said, it was those kinds of Slipknot types of undertones to it at some point.
Took me back to the last time I was in a mosh pit.
Oh, yeah.
When was the last time you were in a mosh pit, Foo? You
Well,
don't find yourself in a mosh pit so often.
I jumped in the System concert.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
But the last big one I did was probably like LA Rising.
Oh,
when we
dude.
went that year.
When the entire pit, when the entire field was a pit?
The entire first section became the pit.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, the first 30 feet into the crowd was a pit.
When Muse
From the
came on,
fence,
yeah.
everyone was uncomfortably close.
Oh, shit.
Because Rise Against was...
Everybody was rocking out to
Rise Against
to
was
them.
there before
Oh,
Muse.
Rise
Muse
Against,
came,
holy shit.
everyone started to get really crowded, like shoulder to shoulder, everyone's kind of
What a
touching.
great
Yeah.
show was that.
And then when fucking Rage came on, dude...
Oh, fuck.
Dude, it was over, dude. Like the entire 30 feet from the fucking front fence became an entire mosh pit. It was
Dude,
insane.
Oh my
I got
God, that
tired.
sounds
I got
terrifying.
tired of being in the pit after like an hour.
Dude, yeah,
And
you,
then-
you had to get out of there, right?
Yeah, dude, I was fucking. We were already fucked up because we were in the pits earlier too.
We were in the pit the entire time we got
Yeah.
it. It was from the beginning of the
Even
entire
when it
show.
was
This is
just-
at the Coliseum, by the way.
You motherfuckers.
Yeah, it was insane.
It was a great time, man.
And, you know-
I snuck in 2 joints. Oh, dude.
One of the great things about when Rage started to play in that entire mosh pit in the Coliseum was that, somebody picked up a guy in a wheelchair and then they just started crowd surfing him back
Yeah.
and forth.
Damn.
That guy got a front row seat to still fucking Rage Against the Machine that
Yeah,
night.
because they brought him from the middle section to the front.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like the
It was a
secure-
guy in a wheelchair who would have otherwise missed it visually, with everybody standing in front of him. But no, everybody was cool and said, "Hey, brother, we'll give you the front row." And they just held him up there. Like, they didn't let the security guards take him. They just
Yep.
held him so he can see the show.
The poor handicapped guy.
That guy got a
Getting
great show,
tossed
man.
around.
But anyway, that was dope from Coldharbour and for him to call in. He's calling out of Ohio right now, and they're like 3 hours ahead. So
Yeah,
that guy's ready to go to bed.
and he's sick too, just getting over a cold.
Yeah.
Wow, we're dicks.
He was probably high off of some Dayquil or
And
something.
it's probably cold as fuck over there.
Oh, dude, it's colder than over here.
Yeah.
But anyway, this next one that I wanted to introduce to you guys is, you probably heard it, because I tend to have this on rotation on my playlist. So whenever I play music, it's usually coming on.
Yeah.
But not a lot of people are familiar with this Pearl Jam song that came out back in 1998 off of their album Yield called Do the Evolution. So I want you guys to check this out. So this song is fucking dope, and if you like it, you'll love the music video. The music video is by far one of my favorite music videos of all time.
Yeah.
It wasn't even fucking Beyonce, as Kanye would like to tell everybody that it was. But this is one of the best music videos of all time. This animated music video for Do the Evolution was co-directed by Kevin Altieri, known for his direction on Batman the Animated Series.
Oh.
Yeah. And Todd McFarlane, better known for his work on Spawn. And Korn's 1999 Freak on a Leash video.
Ah.
So it's made by people that have made some good fucking product. The video was produced by Joe Pearson, the president of Epoch Inc. Animation, and Terry Fitzgerald at TME. It's a great fucking music video. It goes well with the lyrics, very well with the lyrics. And I recommend everybody check out the video as well as the song itself and kind of listen into it. It's very socially conscious when it comes to it's pretty much about how humans think we're better than nature in some way, and how we take advantage of nature. And the music video kind of takes you from the Stone Age human, and it just as it progressed through history, just fucking up the planet.
Oh, what the?
Yeah, so war, fucking deforestation, all that shit happens in that video. It's tastefully made in that Batman animated series types of animation.
Jesus Christ, that would blow my mind.
It's great. It's great. We'll watch it after the show.
Oh my God. I'm never leaving.
This third song that I brought in was by a band called Downset. I've been listening to these guys for quite some time. This one particularly came out in the year 2000 off of their album called Check Your People, and it's called Pure Trauma. Check it out. Yeah, these guys have a lot of good fucking energy to them, and they're kind of like the rest of the album that this is on is very much like rap influenced. It's like hardcore, but he's like rapping to it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
I'm super high, and all these songs are making my high intensify.
Yeah. Well, that's honestly,
Dude,
the goal
it's
here.
Oh man, it's just like Oh my god.
But these guys have been around since the early 90s. Before they were called Downset, they were called Social Justice. And that was back in 1992.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so they've been around for quite some time, and they're local boys, dude. They're from L.A. Rap metal, funk metal, alternative metal. That's kind of how they're.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they've been around for a while. If you see them at a local gig around here, I recommend you see them because I've seen some of these.
Metal, eh?
Yeah, it's not a new thing. Come on, we saw Rage Against the Machine do that kind of thing. We were just talking about them, so.
Oh man, well,
that's another show in the books, everybody.
Yes, sir.
This was quite enjoyable. Foo, thanks for being on, man. You know, I only really once I said, you know, the Foo was only really going to show up for the sports shows. You know, he comes through every now and again on the OG Foo Bar show. Foo.
You know what?
Way to not be a disappointment all the time.
Gas
Foo.
prices are cheap in space, dude.
Are they?
I
You'll
always
be
like to think
surprised.
about it is that a broken clock is always right twice a day.
That you know what? That's right. Hey, and guess what? We always record twice a day. So
Well, check you out, Foo.
Dang.
Acting like you're paying attention and such.
comes full circle.
Well, thank you all very much for listening to the Foo Bar Show. Thank you for downloading the pod on most major podcast apps, subscribing, and telling a friend like a champ. You can always reach us at Foo Bar Show. That's FWBarshow.com. And FW Bar Show is our handle on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. Check us out, drop us a line, and we'll fill it up like a couple of Foos. I've been Josie.
I've been Josh.
And for the Foos, signing off, saying, don't be a dick.